Okay, I want to show you an interesting thing you can do with a modifier in splines. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select line, and I'm going to create a line that is roughly the shape of a martini glass. And I would want to rough this out. Yes, I want to close my spline. I'm going to rough this out, and then I would come in and really clean this up. Like, for instance, I definitely wouldn't want that sharp edge. So I'm going to select that vertex, right click, and make it smooth so that it rounds it out there. Probably this one too. Change that just to smooth as well. And then, that looks pretty good. Let's come down here and insert here. Whoa. Right click, and then I want to insert another one here. Okay, and it's created a little bit of a curve there that I want, and I would probably do the same thing in here, just to refine this, because if this were really a glass, it wouldn't have that sharp corner on it. Okay, and then I'm going to select it. Oops. Sorry, I'm trying to do this and my cat's over here sitting on my arm. Alright, I can spend hours doing this. Whoops. Let's try to make it. There we go. Alright, so let's just say we really got this well done. Just the edge of the... I'm going to insert another one right here to help create that flat edge of that foot. Okay, so we're going to take our time, make this beautiful, make it nice. Okay. So I've got this closed spline, and it is an outline, as you can see. You can see this over. And I'm going to select it. Whoops, I got to get out of the dots. Okay, so I'm going to select it. And modify, I'm going to pick lathe. And it's going to spin it 360 degrees. I can make it spin less, right? I can do a fraction of this. Weld the core. How many segments do I want? We'll start with 16. Now the direction is X. The way that it spins it, that's along the X axis. There it's spinning it on the Y. There it's spinning it on the Z. Okay, so we're going with the Y. And then minimum, center, maximum. So it spins it in different directions. So I always just kind of cycle through those to see what looks right. And voila. Let's do, I want this to be a martini glass. Probably going to have to go up around 32, 40. Let's do 40. That's pretty good because I can do a turbo smooth on it. Okay. And there you go. Pretty cool. Let's pick this up off the ground here. And the nice thing is I can always come back and make adjustments to my original line if I don't like something. So I can come in and make a modification to this. Say I want to make this thinner. And come in and make changes. And I'm going to go back to my lathe, and it'll have cleaned it up. And then on top of that, I'm going to add my turbo smooth. You always want the turbo smooth to be last because it's going to apply to everything down below it. And that's really cleaned up. You know, I had some faceting in here. It's really cleaned it up. I might also want to go in and fix this. It's got that little vortex in there. And the way I would do that is click on the line. And let's bring this over. Let's see how that looks. It's still in there, but let's do this. Still a little tiny one in there, but it's not too bad. And so now I have a martini glass. Okay, and that is the Lathe Modifier. L-A-T-H-E. And that is how you get your Lathe Modifier to turn into a martini glass. Or any other shape. You can do this with any other spun object that you want to work with. Okay, so I'm going to stop this here, and I'll see you in the next video.